You were executive officer for illegal immigration. It's quite shocking what you saw.
Yes, to the point where I just became so anxious and stressed. As a patriot of my country, terrified me what the types of people coming over in terms of criminality and just not telling the truth about why they were here.
And so they were just, nobody was holding them to account. They just let them through.
Currently, people getting off boats, they go to an assessment centre, they do an interview where they say, what's your name, why are you here? And then they get sent to a hotel and said, oh, well, we'll be in touch. Like, we're just taking from, these people don't have any documentation to prove who they are. Mm-hmm. We're just taking as read they are who they say they are, and they are where they say they're from. And then we send them off to a hotel, and they've access to the community, they can abscond or do the kind of things that are reported in the press regularly.
Where were most of the men coming from?
The kind of top countries were Afghanistan, Syria, Iran, Pakistan, India.
And when you were working as executive officer for illegal immigration, do you feel like there was no will to do anything about this? Was anyone else in your office saying, look at these numbers, this is terrible? Was it just kind of like they went in, did their job, went home, didn't really care?
I think there were different types of people there. It's the upper echelons of management mm-hmm. that were, I think the policy, I just always got the impression the process was designed to do what it does.
They want these people in, it almost feels like. They do everything they can to let these people in. Make it as easy as possible.
That's the sense I got.
When did you leave? What year did you leave?
I left April this year.
Okay. Did you notice that there was a leap when Labour got into power of boats coming through, of illegal migration coming through? Or was it the same?
The random plan, while they were still hovering over them, the migrants were going to Ireland to try and avoid English migration people. So
it was working.
There was an element that was working.
Right.
And then as soon as they abolished the Rwanda plan, we started seeing more people coming across. So there was an element of a deterrent. Well, how much of it was, if we'd actually got a plane off the ground, then things may have been different and very different. But yeah, because we didn't.
It's so tragic what's happened to this country. It's so sad.
Yeah, and so I really had to think hard about whether I was going to take this job. And then I justified it well. I'm very process orientated. I'm a project manager. If I can help speed things up and streamline processes, the faster we process them, the faster we can get them to where they should be. If they genuinely deserve asylum, they can stay. If they don't, you're on your plane.
How many of them do you think genuinely deserved to stay?
Single figures.
Oh, wow.